Hello students, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are fit and fine. This is for class 6th subject science. I will start chapter number 8 body movements. Lecture number 1 pretext activities. In this lecture I shall discuss about activities related to body movements. Activity number 1. Aim to show the bending of elbow in our body. Materials required: hard scale and wire. Procedure: place a scale on your arm so that your elbow is in the center. Second, tie the scale and your arm together with the help of wire. We have to tie the scale and our arm together with the help of wire. Like this. We have tied the scale and our arm with the help of wire. Try this at home. Now try to bend your elbow. Are you able to do it? Are you able to bend your elbow? No, we are not able to bend our elbow. Now remove this scale from your arm. Now we have to remove this scale from our arm and check, are you able to bend your elbow after removing this scale from your arm? Yes, we are able to bend our elbow after removing this scale from our arm. Yes, we are able to bend our elbow after removing that scale from our arm. Try this at home. Yes, we are able to bend or rotate our body in places where two parts of our body seems to be joined together, like elbow, shoulder, etc. These places are called joints. See, we are able to bend our elbow like this. See, this is where two parts of our body, this our arm and this, these are two parts which seem to be joined together, like elbow, this is elbow, shoulder, etc. and these places are called joint. This is joint. I hope you got it clear. Now activity number 2. Take a deep breath and run your fingers along the sides and the front of your body, just a few inches below your heart. Try this activity at home. Take a deep breath and run your fingers along the sides and the front of your body, just a few inches below your heart, means your chest. Run your fingers along the sides and the front of your body. What do you feel? Yes, you can feel the bones around your chest, which seems like a cage. Yes, we can feel the bones around your chest, which seems like a cage. Like this. This is chest bone and this, which seems like a cage. You can feel the bones around your chest. It seems like a cage. These are the like cages, and this main point is chest bone, and towards our back, this is backbone. So this hole is known as rib cage. I hope you got it clear. Try this activity at home. It seems like interesting, as well as you will feel and you will study about the bones. Now come to activity number 3. Put a piece of fruit or any food item in your mouth. Yes, put a piece of fruit or any food item in your mouth and start chewing it. Try this activity at home. It is interesting. Start chewing a piece of fruit or any food item in your mouth. Which part of your mouth moves? I repeat, which part of your mouth moves while chewing any food item? Yes, lower part of mouth, that is known as lower jaw. Part of your mouth moves while chewing the food. Yes, lower jaw part of our mouth moves while chewing the food. Yes, see, this is the structure. This is the lower jaw part, which is in the chin. This is lower jaw part. This part moves while chewing the food. Try this activity at home. It is interesting activity. You will be able to know that which part of your mouth moves while chewing the food. I hope you got it clear. Now come to activity number 4. Activity number 4. Yes, close the fist of one of your arms. Try this activity at home. Close the fist of one of your arms. Then bend the arm at the elbow region and bring your fist close to your shoulder. Try this activity. First, close the fist of one of your arms. Then bend the arm at the elbow region. We have to bend the arm at the elbow region and bring your fist close to your shoulder, and then we have to bring our fist close to our shoulder. What do you observe? Yes, see. We have to first close the fist. This is fist, and then bring close to the shoulder. We bring it to the shoulder. See. What we observe? Yes, a hard lump is observed in upper arm. Yes, this part is a hard lump which is observed in our upper arm. I hope you have got it clear. This is the muscle of your arm which has contracted. Yes, this hard lump is the muscle of your arm which has contracted. It is the muscle of our arm which has contracted. And then if you again to the rest position, see, a hard lump is not observed. See, I hope you have got it clear. Now come to activity number 5. Aim to show the direction of movement in our body. We have to show the direction of movement in our body. Materials required: hard cardboard or thick chart paper and small pencil. Try this activity at home. Procedure: make a cylinder with cardboard or thick chart paper. Make a cylinder with cardboard or thick chart paper that you have. Number 2. Then attach a pencil to cylinder by pressing the cylinder at the center. We have to attach a pencil to cylinder by pressing the cylinder at the center. Means we have to attach a pencil to the cylinder that we have formed with cardboard or thick chart paper by pressing that cylinder at the center. Then number 3, make a hollow half cylinder from cardboard such that rolled up cylinder can fit inside it easily. See, we have to make a hollow half cylinder from cardboard. We have to make another cylinder from that cardboard and we have to make a hollow half that cylinder such that rolled up cylinder can fit inside it easily. Rolled up cylinder that we have already made in step 1, and this hollow half cylinder we have to fill that rolled up cylinder into a hollow half cylinder so that it can fit easily. Like this. This is a hollow cylinder made and this is complete cylinder made, and then we will attach a pencil to it and then we will fit inside it like this. This is hollow cylinder and this complete rolled up cylinder we will fit inside it easily, and then we will attach a pencil to it at the center and then try to move a rolled up cylinder. How does it move? See, we will have to try to move a rolled up cylinder, and how does it move? We have to show this. This shows that rolled up cylinder moves only back and forth direction. Rolled up cylinder moves only back and forth direction. Like this. It will move like this. Back and forth direction. For example, in our body, elbow moves only back and forth direction. This type of joint is in our elbow, that our elbow moves only back and forth direction. Try this activity at home. Now come to question number 1. Is there any limb or part in your body which allows movement in 3 planes, even keeping its distal and fixed? I repeat, is there any limb or part in your body which allows movement in 3 planes, even keeping its distal and fixed? Answer: yes. Neck is a part in our body which allows movement in 3 planes, even keeping its distal and fixed. I repeat, yes, neck is a part in our body which allows movement in 3 planes, even keeping its distal and fixed. I will explain you how. See, it allows the head to move backward and forward and turn to the right and left. Yes, neck allows the head to move backward and forward and turn to the right and left. Try this at home. Like this in given figure. See, this neck, it moves backward and forward and moves to the right and to the left, to the right and the left, and it also turns to the right and left, to the right and the left. Thus, just try this at home. So, neck is a part which allows movement in 3 planes, even keeping its distal and fixed. This neck, distal and is fixed. This head moves. It allows the head to move. Now, kindly subscribe our channel and like our videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.